Hi, Dr. Strong here. I'm doing a series of videos about the Cannabis Patient Evaluation Center and getting medical marijuana in the state of Arizona. I hope you'll follow us. We should have one out weekly. We're located in Tempe, Arizona at 2062 East Southern Avenue in Tempe, and the zip code is 85282. Use the zip code if you're going to MapQuest to get to our location, because it does put you in a different location if you don't use the zip code. Anyway, we just want to talk about some of the questions that people have when they come to the clinic. We'll just be addressing different issues. Many people have been asking us when the dispensaries are opening, and we really don't know. There may even be some open. We're primarily a medical clinic, so we take care of the first phase of your application, which is to be evaluated by a physician. And so that's required by the state. And also, we review your medical records for the past 12 months or further back if you have them. And so one of our recommendations is, even if you're going to walk in, which we do take walk-ins, we would prefer that you bring whatever records you have. We can always order records for you, or if you need to be evaluated by a physician or established with a family care physician or someone who can help you, we do make some referrals to doctors so that you can begin being evaluated for what it is that's bothering you. You know, it's just like any other medication. Really, you cannot ride the coattails of an old diagnosis. If you were being prescribed any medication, your doctor requires that you be seen every 6 months so that he or she knows that you still have the condition and that the medication that's being prescribed is the correct medication. Now, we're not prescribing medical cannabis or medical marijuana at the clinic. None of the doctors that do this are actually prescribing. The way the rules are set up, we review your symptoms or your qualifying condition, then we review your records to establish the underlying or causative factor, or why, say you're having nausea, we establish why you're having nausea based on your medical records. And that's in the rules. That's the rules that the state has established. And so we try to go by those rules. Well, we don't try. We do go strictly by those rules. So you need to show that you have had an ongoing condition and that you have addressed that condition. Really, the health department doesn't consider that you have a terrible condition and the need for this medication if you have not already sought help for it, because it is not considered just a minor drug or an over-the-counter drug. It's considered a serious medication and should be used carefully according to your doctor's recommendations and being researched well by the caregiver that you have. You know, your caregivers, they know what they're growing. They know what they can provide or donate to you. And so they can be a big help in helping you to get what you need for your particular condition. Anyway, feel free to call us at any time. Our number is 480-777-5945 at the clinic. And you can also look online for the directions and for our other phone number. We have an 800 number. And when you look below this video, you'll see a link to the website with an 800 number and more information. So thanks for visiting, and we will see you at the clinic. Bye. Hi, Dr. Strong here. Hi, I'm Dr. Strong. I'm at I'm in Phoenix. I'm in Tempe, Arizona. Hi, I'm Dr. Strong, and I am commenting today about growth and how you, as a young adult, normally it's young adults seeking information about it, how you can maximize your growth potential during those best growth years from the ages of about 11, 12. Of course, you're growing all the time before the age of 24. Now, some people claim that they have grown after the age of 24. I've heard of that. I've even had patients who've told me that. A few months ago, I had a patient who had grown 8 inches in 1 year in his first year of college. So he was 18 and then turned 19. So it is possible. But I'm going to be doing a series of videos and directing you back to my website, because even though it may seem like you won't be able to grow, the fact is that there's a lot that you can do to maximize your growth potential during your early years of growth. That would be your teens and your young adult life. And so I don't want anyone to take it lightly. You know, that's the time of year, that's the time of life when a lot of kids become disinterested in nutrition. You know, their parents aren't hovering over them anymore. They're in high school, so they're being given foods that are not particularly healthy, or that are not particularly maximizing your growth potential in terms of nutrition. And so if you really want to gain the height that you need and want, it's important that you avail yourself of the information in the videos or the resources that are on my website, and also just pay attention to those things. It may not seem, it's hard to make the connection between lifestyle and actually growing, but there is a connection. You know, you have a growth potential, you have growth plates, you have a genetic predisposition as well. But if you will get the nutrition in, get the right kinds of protein in, get the right kind of exercise in, and learn how to do the stretching exercises, you will reach your maximum potential. And I have had many patients whose parents have been really short in stature, and they have gained height and have been able to grow to be, like in males, 6 feet tall or taller. It's just surprising to me how often that happens. It's especially true in families that are close-knit, that eat dinner together every night and have sort of what you would call down-home food, square meals, where they're having home-cooked meats and vegetables. So there is hope for you. So don't give up. You absolutely can get taller. Go to the website. I have it listed below this video, and catch me on the next catch me on the next video that I put out. Thanks. Bye.